All right, Darnell, thank you. The search for answers continues this morning for what drove a man to open fire outside of a church.
Members of CrossPointe Community Church in Wayne seen on camera reacting to the moment they heard those gunshots.
Everybody to the back. Please, everybody come to the back.
This was from the church's live stream yesterday, a little after 11 in the morning. Police say the gunman, a 31-year-old man from Romulus, was driving recklessly out in front of the church. Police say he got out wearing a tactical vest, armed with a long gun and a handgun, and started firing at the building. A nearby parishioner hit him with their car, and he started shooting at that vehicle.
And that gave time for two armed security guards to intervene. They shot and killed the gunman, who police believe was experiencing a mental health crisis. One of the security guards was shot in the leg, but is expected to survive. One churchgoer that we spoke to at first didn't think that the church would need a security team when their previous pastor brought them on. Now he's thankful they were prepared.
I thought it was, they're paying for them to go to school, they're getting training, they're going to camps. I thought this is overkill. But I tell you what, saved the day today, because we had a security guy come from either direction within minutes. I ran to that door after I heard that second thing, and as I opened the door, they were already engaged in to be that quick, that fast, and from two different directions. Right. I mean, it paid off.
Lead pastor Bobby Kelly says their security team practices for situations like this. He thanks their preparedness and the church's faith for preventing a mass tragedy. A lot to unpack here, but let's try and do it with bringing Darnell back in on exactly what happened here.
Absolutely. And you heard it there from just one of the parishioners, not thinking this is necessary. But the reality is we never know when something like this can happen or where.
Never know. And I'll tell you this, that the most important thing was the preparation in this type of situation. When you see or you hear these gunshots, being prepared, the training, the consistency of the security team, of the pastor bringing them in. It's always a tragedy when somebody loses their life, but this could have been much more tragic. So the wherewithal of the parishioners to run, hide, fight, to get away right away, the due diligence of the security team, of the parishioner that hit the individual with their vehicle.
Everybody doing what they can.
Everybody did what they could. And, so the training is the most important thing in this type of situation.
And the frequency of it. So when if something happens, it's natural, and you don't just freeze in fear.
Absolutely. So one of the things that I definitely want to highlight is that police departments will offer this training for free for the communities. And so police departments will do the training for you. You can pay a security company. I love what that gentleman said, is like, you can have your faith, but you have to still work.
So if you're like a church or a company that can't afford a security team, you can still get that training for free. Absolutely.
Police departments will do it, as long as, again, it has to depend on their manpower and what they have going on, but they will send somebody out. Oftentimes the community police officers will serve in that capacity.
Well,
really
we are so thankful for how this all played out in terms of no one in that church being injured severely or in a life-threatening way.
Could have been much worse.
But we certainly know that that one security guard was hit, so we are wishing him a full recovery. All right, Darnell, thank you.